Hi everyone, it's me, Tim. Today I want to talk about having fun with AI. I've talked before about how I view AI as being a tool, and yes, there's concerns about how it's going to affect the market. But I have never been able to do art, so I started playing around with Meta AI. It's the AI that's part of your Facebook Messenger. There's a tab in it you can click. I had never used it. A friend told me about it. And apparently you can upload a few photos of yourself and it can scan your face in 3D, and then it will let you generate images just of yourself. And I thought, well, this could be a lot of fun. As someone who's never been able to get a single piece of artwork into any of his games, not even a mouse cursor, I wanted to try this. And as you will see, I'm going to show you images I created. It started mundane and simple, and then because of the way my brain works, it got weird. So let's take a look at it. This is a fun Friday. This is just for fun. The very first thing I said to it was, imagine me making breakfast. And it made this. Now, what's interesting about this picture is I just said, imagine me making breakfast. I thought it did a really good job of putting me in a kitchen, of showing me making breakfast foods. I think it's a pretty good facsimile of my face and my body. And notice my fingers are normal. They've fixed that issue. It used to be the fingers and eyes on AI people looked strange. And I thought, you know what? I can do better than this. I think I can do better. So then I thought, I've got a ton of pictures of myself as a baby. Let's see what it thinks I look like as a baby. So I said, imagine me as a baby, and I got this. Now let's talk about a few things here. One, I'm sitting at a high chair, but the tray isn't attached, so it's like the AI's never really seen a high chair before. There's also some kind of party going on, so I think maybe I just turned one. But the gray beard is making me think it doesn't know what a baby is, or it can't imagine me without facial hair. One of the two. I thought this was strange, but I was like, okay, it got 3 pictures of me in my 50s, and it's trying to imagine me as a baby. That's okay. So then I said, okay, when I was a kid, I used to have blonde hair. What would I look like now if I still had blonde hair? Imagine this. Why I have many questions. First of all, why do I have my hair like that? I still obviously have gray hair. You can see it here. You can see it in my beard. But I look like I have a wig glued to the top of my head. I didn't ask for a blonde wig. I wanted blonde hair. And I'm not even going to go into questions about what am I wearing. I literally said, imagine me with blonde hair. What's up with this coat? Why? I've never owned anything like it. There's nothing in any of my pictures that I gave it that are like it, but it decided I had to be wearing this weirdly patterned coat. Don't know. Sometimes I think AIs hallucinate. I don't know. Then I realized I'm not using this right. What do 99% of people want to use an AI that can redo images of themselves? They want to do something aspirational, fantastic, never going to happen in real life, but here it is. So I said, okay, imagine me as an astronaut. Classic, every kid wants to be an astronaut. I originally looked at this and said, this is pretty good. But then I started looking at it and I'm like, what are those goggles on my hat? Because I can't actually get them down over my eyes because they can't get over the brim of that hat. Why am I wearing a baseball hat in space? And where am I? What am I doing? Where's my helmet? It was a strange image of, it looks like me sitting at NASA and not basically a spacecraft. And it looks awfully bright outside if I'm in space, assuming those are windows and not lights. But interesting. There I am as an astronaut. So then I thought, okay, I play a lot of D&D. I want to see me as Conan the Barbarian. And let me tell you, it nailed it. I think that looks exactly like me if you put me in that outfit. I mean, it's a flawless reproduction, and I will hear nothing and no comments about how it is not representative of complete 100% reality. So I'm giving the AI a perfect score on this one. Then I said, of course, play a lot of fantasy RPGs. I gotta see me as Gandalf. I think this looks pretty good. I like what it did to the beard. Think could have been a little richer, a little fluffier, but okay, maybe Gandalf didn't have the fluffiest beard. Love the hat, love the jacket. I'm in a forest of mushrooms and lit candles. Okay, I don't remember that in Lord of the Rings, although maybe it's where maybe it's the elven town that they stopped at. I'm really bad with names. I've established that. So I don't know what that is, but who's looking at the background anyway? I'm Gandalf. So then I thought, okay, I'm thinking small. I got to think bigger than this. So I went, okay, imagine me as the king of the universe. Look at that. Look at that. That is me as the king of the universe. Those are all my planets. Those are all my stars. Look at my big old king necklace. I think what I'm wearing looks a little less regal and a little more maybe because of the earlier Conan one, it said, okay, we'll make something out of leather and we'll give you some shoulder pauldrons. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I think I look pretty kingly there. So I like that. And then I went, okay, we can go somewhere with this. I was showing these to a friend. He goes, I want to see you as a sumo wrestler. Here we go. My first comment there when I saw it was like, I kind of like Chonky Tim. Chonky Tim looks kind of cool. But then I'm like, what happened to my hair? And then I remembered, oh yeah, sumo wrestlers, they have their hair pulled back, so maybe I can't see the bun behind me. My expression seems like a little disbelief of, here I am. I'm not buying it either. But I thought it was funny. So then I said, okay, what if I was a similar weight, but a ballerina instead? And I got this. This one was cool. Look at that dude. I don't know what's going on with the long hair. Maybe it's because ballerinas have long hair. I still got my goatee. I'm working that tutu. I sent it to my family on our family text channel, and my brother said, great, now I need therapy. I don't know why I said that. Look at me. I look awesome. Also, I'm rocking those size 12 ballerina slippers. But again, though, that expression of, I'm not quite buying this. Who knows where the AI is getting that expression from? I think I smile a lot. So then I said, okay, let's go for one of the biggest of the bigs. What if I won Time Magazine's Man of the Year? Boom. Look at that. That is a good looking version of me. I'm rocking the suit. Got that vest thing going on. Don't have a tie on because I'm slightly casual, but I'm Man of the Year and I look, that's a good look. That is a good look for me. I need that suit. I need that study. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this right. I should be giving it a lot more details because I loved seeing what it did to my outfit in the background, but I'm not describing it enough. So then I said, what if I was in a crowded elevator and someone just farted? This is what it generated. Just two things here. I didn't say I just farted. I said someone, but everybody's backed away to the other side of the elevator, as you can see in the reflection. The other question I have is, what's going on with those two people's noses? They've got the biggest, weirdest looking noses, and everybody else kind of looks okay, but I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like that fact that it's kind of making me out to be the bad guy who farted. But I like this, hey, look what you can do if you give more descriptions. So I said, hey, what if I was in a box surrounded by dachshunds while a flatulent alien is outside? Boom! Like, flawless. I look good. I like the casual look I've got going on. I love those dachshunds. They look very intent on the camera. And at first I thought, hey, I don't think I see the alien. But then I think it's either the thing up on the upper left, all the bubbles, and the alien's head at the top, or it may be hiding down there on the right above the head of the rightmost dachshund. I think that might be the alien. I don't know, but I think it's out there. So this made me go, okay, I got to get more imaginative with my descriptions. I said, imagine me in a kimono being chased in the desert by toothpick people. Boom. I liked this. When it first popped up, I'm like, I really like this. The more I looked at it, though, the more I thought, wait a minute. What's that giant puffball here? I don't know what that is. Also, I kind of look like a Jedi. I think I look like a Jedi. I should have said Jedi, and then I would have got a lightsaber and I could fight the toothpick people. But those are scary-looking toothpick people. I mean, I don't know where the AI pulled that from, but it's got a good imagination. So I'm like, okay, we got to keep going with this. So I said, what if I was a clown in an airplane that was being pursued by a UFO? Boom! That's me. That's me as a clown. It's a little weird that my tray table has legs and didn't come down from the seat in front of me, but I'm not going to complain about the details. I mean, I got a cool clown head. I look concerned because outside the window you can see the UFO. That was cool. Don't know how it produced that. Don't know what clowns and planes and UFOs it drew on for inspiration, but that was pretty good. So then I decided to go for my ultimate one. And this is the last one, I promise. I said, and I quote, imagine me in the Death Star parked at the bottom of the Marianas Trench while I'm performing a scene from the Broadway musical Annie. Boom. I stopped here. I don't think you can do any better than this image. Death Star, you can see outside that I'm at the bottom of the ocean and I'm in a rebel outfit, but I got the Annie hair rocking on. This is it. I'm done. I said, Meta, we're done. I've produced the ultimate photo. Anyway, you guys can go have fun with this. Hope you have a fun Friday.